Welcome to Willie's Guitars Acoustic Room. This is our acoustic chat. It's just you and me. Okay? So, the buzzword of today is Rosewood. Did you know that Martin is no longer offering any cheaper guitars than Rosewood? We hear Fender guitars are no longer coming with Rosewood fingerboards unless it's at the upper scale. All the manufacturers are having trouble with Rosewood. Rosewood is that deep, dark, rich colored and deep, dark, rich sounding wood that we've grown up with for years, and to be honest, it's going away. All Rosewood is on the CITES endangered list. All Rosewood. Madagascar Rosewood, Indian Rosewood, and certainly Brazilian Rosewood is all but gone. Rosewood is darker in color and darker in tone than mahogany. And we have some excellent guitars here that we're just going to run by you really quick. First, Collings guitars. One of the finest makers in the world. Small factory out of Austin, Texas. And we wait for 18 months to get Collings guitars. So it's weird for me now to call today, December 2018, and order a guitar well into 2020. But that's what's happening. However, we just got this in. This is a Collings D2H. H stands for herringbone. Herringbone guitars are almost always scalloped bracing. So the bracing has been scalloped away to thin the top and to make that air pump that the top is produce a bigger volume. This guitar even has a baked Sitka top. So it gives you this volume and definition, and you can hear it rings, it growls, it sustains, it's got punch, it's got clarity. These are fine guitars. You should be so lucky. And it's the holidays, so we're featuring another thing that is really hard to find. This we just got in. I forget the year, forgive me, 1954. So in 1968, everybody stopped using Brazilian rosewood. Prior to that, everybody would use nothing but Brazilian rosewood. Even your Dan Electros, the cheap imported guitars from Sears, had B-stock Brazilian rosewood fingerboards on it. Why? Because why would you use anything else? Unfortunately, Brazilian is gone. Martin Guitars is on record saying we will never buy another Brazilian log again. Brazilian rosewood, my friends, is not going away, it's gone. Now there are small catches of Brazilian that come up. Stump wood, wood that comes up out of rivers, people that have stored it in their garages, but for all practical purposes, Brazilian rosewood is gone. Why did they use it? Because it was oily, it was easy to cut, and it's toneful. If you tap a piece of rosewood and a piece of Indian rosewood, you're going to get more of a bell-like tone. This is a classical. This is a 0028G, a 1954 Martin 0028G. G stands for gut. Sorry about that. Hear that growl? Kind of Willie Nelson-like. Willie Nelson plays a 68 Martin classical guitar. His too is Brazilian rosewood. This is beautiful Brazilian rosewood. The camera can't come any closer right now, but you can see these coffee-colored streaks in this. There is a little bit of detail in here from a nylon strap that was on it, or a vinyl strap that created some imperfections on the guitar that keeps the cost down, but otherwise it is a crack-free 54 Martin, and this has the most beautiful case with the green interior, that lightweight case. All right, now 54 Martin 0028G Brazilian rosewood classical guitar, Willie Nelson. There you go. Now The Grand Imperial Poobah of all acoustic guitars, the King Bee, the end of the line, the final stop in cool acoustic guitars, is a Martin D45. So, what does D45 stand for? You'd be surprised to learn that 45 stands for 45 bucks. Because back in the turn of the century, a D28, well, they didn't make a D28 back then, but 28 level guitars were $28. In order to get this kind of trim, you had to fork over all that extra money, 45 bucks. Now, here we are, 120 years later, and a D45 is still the King Bee. It is the highest grade of rosewood they have in-house. High grade Indian rosewood, same as our Collings. And then a Sitka spruce top, the finest grade mahogany neck, the finest grade ebony, the finest grade top. One old guy at the Martin factory once told me back in the 70s, son, he said to me, I was much younger then, and he said, son, we don't put pearl trim on bad wood. We don't polish turds. It's true. You never see this kind of trim on bad wood. They don't waste this kind of time inlaying on bad wood. So when you see this trim, you know they're selecting the best wood. And if you could see this top in person, it is stunning. We just got this. This is a Martin D45. Abalone trim all the way around the tongue, all the way around the sound hole, the body, the sides of the body, and even on the driver's side back here where few people see, abalone trim all the way around. D45s have always been rare. They're always expensive. Yes, it's expensive. This guitar is $11,000 list price. We do sell it at a discount. Known for its balance, known for its beauty, this is really the end of the line. If you're looking for something very special, if you're looking for the best, if that's you, this is you. A Martin D45, I just got it in. It's been here not long. So, stop in. Got a bunch of cool used guitars. We just got in the Martin 0028s, the 0028s. You should see the Reimagined series. These are the Reimagined series, so it's forward shifted in the X-brace. This is different than a D45 you bought a few years ago. All the new Martins are outstanding. They're selling like hotcakes. They have always proved to be good investments. Martins are like Rolex or Mercedes. They go up in value over time and are really something that's heirloom quality. We look forward to you coming in and visiting. I've got guitars here from $5.99. We've got Canadian guitars from $3.99, but if you're looking for the best, and it's hard to find, I present these three: a classical, a Collings, and the best Martin they make. All right, now I gotta go.